on to your meditation and manifestation video part 2. I'm going to do these by numbers over here. Okay, so this is the second one. If you guys missed the first one, it is in the playlist. Okay, this is manifesting your dreams. The most important thing is, most important secret to your success. Let's go, guys. Ready? Okay. Number 1 is your emotions. We're going this way. I always go this way. Anybody new here, that's the way I go. Okay, everybody who's been here knows I go backwards. So my arms are not in the way. Okay, so once you align, here's the big secret, right? Once you align your thoughts carefully, remember that they have to be aligned with your emotions. Okay? Emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. So the first card coming out is difficult emotions, right? Keeping yourself balanced, 11. I love how they make it 11, keeping you balanced over here. Every number up here that I have gotten out of this thing is a double number. So definitely a divine reading going on over here. Thank you, Spirit. But yes, it is your emotions. This card asks you to listen to your emotions. Every emotion we have is necessary and important to us, even the challenging ones. Difficult feelings are letting you know that something is not okay. Learn to understand and love your emotions and discover how they serve you. Now, these emotions are very important because the one foundation that all techniques work on in manifestation and law and attraction is your emotions. How is the energy in motion? You know that it has to stay at a certain vibration. The higher the vibration, you know everything's going good, right? So, next thing, when we are starting to feel these higher emotions, right? You feel the low ones. It's okay because they're a part of healing. Just pick yourself back up, right? Because we want to let those go and let those heal as well. When you are doing a law of attraction and manifestation, right? You want to make sure that you have visualization. So the visualization is going to come underneath the emotions. And I love how they say emotions. See how it's almost kind of away from, right? From the motion, because it's energy in motion. So we have the abundance and planning over here. So the next thing you want to do, this always helps. Remember, these are the secrets to your success. Okay? Is abundance planning. Okay? So when you're abundance planning, you want to make sure that you're using vision boards. You can do the old pillow trick, right? Look at it, visualize it, stick it underneath your pillow. That way it's the last thing you see before you go to sleep. The way you visualize it. Okay, abundance planning, write it. That's the part of scripting. Scripting is very important because what you write down, your subconscious picks up. It remembers that. And it becomes a part of visualization within the subconscious. Next is what? Journaling. Same thing. Right? The only difference is this is abundance planning. This is saying, I want this. I want that. Now remember, right, on this one here, she has living expenses, education, business, all the things that she needs to do, right? That's great for a business. If you're just doing it regular, you journal it out. You know what journaling it out means? That means that you're visualizing what it is you want. Now remember, when you're manifesting, it won't always come in exactly the way you scripted it. It's not going to come in exactly the way your story went, right? But it's okay. So you start visualizing, you start writing a little story. You can write literally a story of you. And if you're visualizing you in your car and you start writing down, and I took my car down to the beach. Yes, that stuff works. Okay, so journaling what it is you want. Next is vision board. This is big with a lot of people. The pillow and the vision board is really the biggest ones I've noticed about people. And this is where you take pictures. You can print them out, draw them, cut them out of magazines, whatever it is, and you put them on the refrigerator, you put them on the wall. That way when you walk by them every day, you realize, there it is, there's my new car. And when you get those things, you start taking them off the wall. Yeah. Okay? And that just is a repeated cycle for your mind to see. You don't even, you know, it's kind of crazy because it's one of those things that is kind of like in your peripheral vision. You don't even have to stand next to it and look at it. You just notice it on the way in and out. And even if you don't notice it 100, your peripheral vision will pick it up as a subliminal message. Okay? And it holds on to that. Okay? So these things all state visualization with thoughts that states your emotions. And then it amplifies it. These are things, my friends, that amplify. Okay? So why is it important? Because the bigger the emotion, the faster the attractions go. And the more that you kind of amplify this, the more your emotions get excited. Remember, when you're looking at something, you want to feel that emotion. If I'm driving that car, you don't want to just be like, yeah, this is me driving this car. No, you want to know how you feel. How would you actually feel, guys, if you won the lottery? Feel it, know it, excited, be it, see it in your mind. You don't express it so much through this physical body. You express it through your mind, right? That's why writing it a lot of times is good too, because you can write it and then maybe you did something funny in your car. You know what I'm saying? Something funny happened, or you're on this date with this perfect person that you really want to be with, and you can write down something, and maybe you guys did something silly, and it can amplify that emotion by doing something silly or saying something silly to them, or however it is, but amplify that vibration, because the higher the vibration, the more it amplifies that. Okay? Do not allow yourself to have any doubts or confusion. What's that? That's the taking the time out. Make sure that you are balanced in all the situations. So it is important to make sure that you're raising the frequency, because the higher the emotional frequency may bring in the things that you don't and won't want. Don't lower the vibrations. And don't think about things you don't want, please. The law of attraction. You only want to bring in the things that you really want. Okay? And when you start thinking about things that start lowering the vibration, like I can't have this, or that's not going to happen, or that's silly, or that vision board is stupid, then guess what? It's fucking stupid. Okay? Then it's stupid. It's not going to work. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you believe that and you put it up, it's not going to work. I will guarantee you it probably will not work. Why? Because you're not going to amplify the vibration. You have no trust, no belief, and no magic within that situation. Therefore, you are lowering your level and not allowing everything to flow together. Okay? So if you allow your logical thinking to come into place and not allow the magic to happen within the frequencies, right, then guess what? It's not going to happen. You might as well just throw it all away, right? So you want to make sure that you always have a calm and clear mind and keep yourself balanced. So the two cards that are really important here is take time out and make sure that you are balanced. So make sure that you are taking time out to get balanced. Right? And I love it because they both have the rocks of balance in them. So I thought it was very important, right, to take this card. When this card fell out, it was crazy. I thought this card was going to fall out, but it didn't. But when this card fell out, I went and found this one because I was like, hey, wait a minute, but I wanted that one. So give yourself permission to stop. Sometimes we just need to slow down and rest up. Well, that was the card that came out, was rest. Make sure that you're getting rest. And yet, so often we keep on pushing and pushing, even though we are clear signs that we should not stop. Taking time out now will allow you to replenish your energy and return revitalized and with an abundance of focused energy. Okay? So when you want to get focused on energy, remember, I'm not feeling great. I don't feel balanced. I need to take time out to rest. Okay? And when you're restoring balance, or take some alone time. And I think alone time is very important for both. Okay? Actually, all three of these cards are pretty good for both cards. This card calls you to notice what kinds of situations, people, and circumstances throw you off balance. And more importantly, what enables you to regain balance and recenter yourself. Noticing heightens your awareness and creates an opportunity for you to become proactive in maintaining your ongoing balance and inner harmony. So you definitely want to keep yourself as balanced as possible. That way you can keep your vibration going very well. Connect with the earth. Okay, so if you start feeling, You know, you can take a walk, go outside, watch the birds, connect with nature. It will keep you balanced, right? And then, of course, alone time. So those three are very, very good for keeping and restoring this balance, right? And keeping your mind clean and clear. So you need to balance the mind with the emotions, right? Because you can't have this crazy anxiety mind going on and try to keep a high emotion going on as well, because that logical thinking will bring you down. So you want to keep yourself at a higher vibration. Releasing negative habits. Now this one is very important as well. Okay, this is why these are called the important pieces. Really super important pieces. Until I find some other ones. Then I'll make that video next. But release negative habits, 44. Ooh, keeping yourself stable over here. We all form habits and patterns in our lives, whether in thought or in action. But like a pair of comfortable old slippers, there comes a time when they outgrow their value to us, and we must let them go. Let it go. Just let it go. Do something different today that shakes you out of your usual ways of responding, and have fun doing so. Do not allow people to take your rainbow away. Because people want to come in and they want to make it cloudy. They want to remind you of things, or even your mind wants to remind you of things. Things that took place in the past that nobody cares about anymore. But it wants to remind you of those pains. Why? Because you're at high emotions. Anytime you're starting to get really high emotions, sometimes things want to creep back, push it back. So the ultimate secret is calm the mind and have high emotions. There's your ultimate secret. That is the ultimate secret. And I will tell you right now, I've been doing this manifestation. Those of you who've been watching my channel, I've started this in May, and I want you to know it's actually working. I actually figured it out, and it's actually working within my life. So, I was a little, I've always said manifest, 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 but I've done it and done it and done it, and I don't always see the results the way for certain things. You know what I mean? I mean, we manifest things all the time. I understand that. But now I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to actually see it with the bigger things. It's the bigger things. And yes, they do come with tests. Yes, they do. And they're not always so nice. So, this one is making sure that you clear your energy field. Making sure, take that sage, get that incense, aromatherapy, whatever you need, clear that energy. Put in a candle, however, but make sure that your energy is clear. That will help release those negative habits, those negative thoughts. Deep breathing. Do it about 5 or 6 times. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Because the reason is you're going to notice is that it's going to start releasing, right? You're going to start feeling more comfortable, and it's going to release the thoughts, the heaviness of those thoughts, right? We do that during meditation. First steps to meditation, and you can start meditating. So, let's see what's going on over here. With the difficult emotions, we do have the moon cards coming out. Clarify, please, for the vision boards, the emotions, giving the best answers. Number 1, trust in the universe. That's one of the greatest ever. Okay? When you're doing difficult emotions and you're looking for those emotions, release those blocks. Allow yourself to have the higher emotions. Anything that seems to be blocking, anything that, this sad thing wants to come through, or this thing's pissing me off, release it. Start doing your breath work. Start calming down. Go outside. Sleep, rest, meditate. Whatever it is you need to do, right? Take a little walk. But whatever you're going to do, you want to release that. Okay? Yeah, breathe through the tension. Wow, I just said that. Okay, so next is take time out. You want those emotions to be as high as ever. Think about like Christmas for a kid. You tell a kid that it's Christmas time. He or she believes in Santa. They are going to try to be as good as possible. They don't always not as good depending on the age. Sometimes they're even more horrifying. You know what I mean? Sometimes they're even more horrifying than they were before. But however it is, they really believe that Santa is coming, and they know that Santa is coming, right? And they want that, and they believe that, and that's good, because it's actually, the more that we believe in the unknown and we believe in magic and miracles, the more we get the things we want, and the better we are, and the higher the emotions. Restore the balance. Spirit says, go for it. You go for it. You restore those. You go for the gold. You know what you want. You know how to restore those. Okay? Next. Restore your balance is take time out and cool your emotions. Whoa. That's running together now, isn't that? I mean, that, like, because that could have literally come over there on difficult emotions, but literally Spirit saying, no, because I want you to take time out to cool those emotions, to get balanced, right? So that you can get ready to shine, get up there, raise that vibration. Wow. Loving that. Thank you for that. And those are all fire signs. I just noticed that. About a lot of passion going on right there. Then release the negative habits. Spirit says, time to breathe. Let's get rid of those. Do not let those creep in for us, and believe in good luck. There it is. Believe in that magic. Right? Because that's what's going to keep you. You know what? And relax. Oh, I like that. Relax. Yeah, just relax. Okay? Relax. Okay? Just remember, this is, it's all up to you. No one else is going to do it for you. Okay? Release the negative habits and let your fears dissolve. Do not allow fear to creep through you. Lighten up. Lighten up the situation, right? Because lightening up says, I'm going to be in a higher emotion. I'm going to push through anything that I do not feel serves me. I'm going to release all these negative, hey, you know what, and clear the mind, because I am going to not think about these negative things. I'm not going to sit over here and say, I'm going to doubt my own wishes. I'm going to doubt all of this is going to happen, but yet I'm going to sit over here and still continue to manifest. That's not going to help. I will guarantee you that won't help. Been there, done that one already. So definitely release the bad negative habits, is leave the past behind. Do not let the past come up, because it's not worth it. And if it didn't work before, you keep trying and trying again. That's what I did. I had a hard time, right? I had a hard time, and then I came to the conclusion, I don't think this is working. I let it go. And then I said, you know what, there's something going on here. Something's going on. I'm going to do this again. Right? Then I started seeing little things start happening, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Yep. Then I started having an awakening. I am joyously awake and aware and ready for anything. When you are feeling awake and you know your emotions are there with you, then you feel like you're more committed to what it is you truly want. But you have to feel like you're actually going to get what you deserve. And we all deserve what we co-create, because we are co-creators with the universe. But it is all about timing. And the timing part is and can be the pain in the butt part. And that's the part where a lot of people want to give up, because they stop believing. You have to continue to keep believing, even if it takes 5 months, even if it takes a year, even if it takes, for the small things, it could take a minute, it could take 3 minutes, it could take, 2 days. It doesn't matter. It depends on what you're looking for. Okay? Mine took 5 months, and now it's finally starting to show its face. It's finally starting to show its face after 5 months. Okay? So it's been a long journey, and I'm starting to see it. And I would not teach something to you guys, dude, if I did not believe in it. I would not teach it to you if I did not witness it. Okay? Okay, and manifestation is all about, thank you, Spirit 100, taking action. If you do not take action, you will not have You see what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. Law of attraction is about attracting something to you. Manifesting is about taking the action to keep it with you. Okay? And those are the secrets to your success. And I will continue to keep doing my work with the master that I am using, okay, and that I am in contact with, and and he will continue to keep teaching me. And when I get the next session up, then we will have something else to learn about manifesting. Okay? That's it. Until next time, my friends, good luck on your manifestations. Believe in the magic, guys. What do you have to lose? We just asked this question really fast before we end this video. What do you have to lose? Nothing. What do you have to gain? Everything. So you have to come to the conclusion, if it didn't come in, I didn't lose nothing. But if it comes in, I gained so much. So we have to think of it this way, right? That's why we don't keep super high expectations for things to come through. You give it to the universe and then you say, okay, here it comes. And you say, here it comes. That's what you say. You don't say, maybe. But we do know in a reality, it could be a 50-50. Maybe it's not good for us now. Maybe it will never be. But what do you really lose? Absolutely freaking nothing. But think of how much you can gain. Ah, yes, wise words. Because that's what I told myself. I said to myself, why not believe? What am I losing? I have more to gain than I'll have to lose from the situation. Till next time, my friends, peace and love, and keep manifesting. Bye-bye.